Today I'm going to discuss about the welfare economics and externalities. Welfare economics is the branch of economics that examines how economic policies and institutions impact the well-being of individuals in society. It seeks to evaluate different economic outcomes and policies in terms of their efficiency, equity, and social welfare. The goal of welfare economics is to design policies and institutions that maximize the well-being of individuals in society. Well, efficiency refers to the optimal allocation of resources to produce the maximum amount of output with the least amount of input or resources, and efficient outcome is one in which resources are used to their fullest potential and waste is minimized. Efficiency is important because it leads to higher productivity, economic growth, and social welfare. Next is consumer surplus is the difference between the maximum price that a consumer is willing to pay for a good or service and the actual price they pay. It represents the additional benefit or surplus that consumers receive from purchasing the good or service at a lower price than they were willing to pay. Consumer surplus is often used to measure the overall welfare of consumers in a market, whereas the producer surplus is the difference between the minimum price that a producer is willing to accept for a good or service and the actual price they receive. It represents the additional benefit or surplus that producers receive from selling the good or service at a higher price than they were willing to accept. Producer surplus is often used to measure the overall welfare of producers in a market. Now, an efficient market is a financial market in which the prices of assets reflect all available information, and there are no opportunities for investors to earn abnormal returns by trading on the information. In an efficient market, asset prices adjust rapidly to new information, and investors cannot consistently earn returns that exceed the market average. It takes wage refers to the difference between the amount of money that a worker earns and the amount of money that an employer pays to hire that worker after taxes and other mandatory contributions are taken into account. The tax wage includes both the employees' and employers' share of payroll taxes as well as any income taxes or other deductions that are taken from the worker's pay. Revenue burden refers to the portion of total tax revenue that is paid by a specific group of taxpayers, such as individuals, households, or businesses. The revenue burden is typically measured as a share of income or wealth and can vary depending on the tax systems and the distributions of income and wealth within a society.